In this video, we'll talk about some advances in the scientific and technological area in Asia, Europe, and the USA. We begin in Asia in 1090, where the chromatographic is invented by the Russian scientist Mikhail Tsvetanov. A year later, the Japanese Takamine Yokichi discovered the adrenaline. But while Asia was advancing in science, the USA were advancing militarily, with the Wright brothers that built the first airplane in 1903, which they sold to the USA Army. Continuing with the improvements of the United States in 1803, Henry Ford designs the very first mass-produced motorized cars and creates his company Ford.
During the same year, and with riskier ideas, the Europeans Henri Becquerel, Marie and Pierre Curie studied the radioactivity and won the Nobel Prize of Physics in that year. In 1904, the Russians Ivan Pavlov won the Nobel Prize in Medicine and Physiology by researching about digestive system problems. He is also known for the formulation of the law of conditioned reflex. Then, in Germany in 1908, Paul Ehrlich won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in recognition for his work on immunity. He studied about leukemia. Time later, in 1911, Ernest Rutherford discovers the atomic nucleus and establishes the first structure for an atom.
Meanwhile, in America, we're focused on psychology because in 1930, John Watson found the behaviorism, and in 1915, the theory of general relativity was published by one of the famous physicists, Albert Einstein. He won the Nobel Prize for the Brownian movement and studied the photoelectric effect. Now we travel to Asia in 1923, where Vladimir Shirokik had an application to the iconoscope. In a different country, in 1925, the American Philo T. Farnsworth creates the first TV. Then the pioneer physics and inventor Robert Hutchings is regarded as the founder of modern rocketry because in 1926, his first liquid rocket fuel was launched.
He also published a method of researching altitudes and discovered the rate of combustion dispense of the amount of oxygen. The same year, but in Russia, Vladimir Verdadsky gives the definition of biosphere. He creates the theory of the biosphere and noosphere. He also wrote Geochemistry and Biosphere. Those books made him the father of the modern vision of the system of air and further the biosphere. 2 years later, in 1828, in Europe, Jean Piaget published Judgments and Results in Chile. And finally, in the same year in Scotland, Alexander Fleming discovered the penicillin. Because of that, he won the Nobel Prize in Medicine and Physiology. Conclusion. So, we can see that Asia had advanced scientifically. America had more technological advance, and Europe led more for the physics and chemistry. But regardless of the type of events, seeing that each continent had during this time, there were a great scientific and technological advance that opened the door for a new world.